I like doing music photography because it's all about capturing energy and emotion, and it's a really kind of in-your-face way of being able to do that. And I guess that's why I also like portraiture and street photography.
Ella Paterson is a local photographer and writer who captures energy and stories through music, portraiture and street photography. So far, she's released a poetry collection, a short music documentary, and has a truly captivating catalogue of work that you should go and check out. We're joined by Ella to chat about the show that she is curating at the Lass on the 21st of December called Live City. Ella, thank you so much for coming in here.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No problem at all. So, look, you are someone who wears multiple hats as a creator and a creative too. Tell me about your journey into the scene and to where you are now.
So I went to a performing arts high school, as you know, and I was surrounded by kind of musicians and lots of creative people, and I guess I had always had an interest in photography and lyricism and stuff like that. So I just had a lot of bands around me at a very young age that needed photos and needed stuff done, and so I kind of went down that route at about, I don't know, I guess 16 years old, and then I've kind of been going since there, and it developed into videography and writing and a few other things, and now curation, which is really fun.
Yes.
But yeah, that's how it's kind of developed, I suppose. And
yeah. And how would you describe your own style when it comes to photography?
Well, I like a really gritty style, I think, and I think I try to achieve that by playing with like different analog kind of ways of like scanning my own photos and playing with like analog film, but also I guess really observational. I like doing music photography because it's all about capturing energy and emotion, and it's a really kind of in-your-face way of being able to do that. And I guess that's why I also like portraiture and street photography and I guess observational photography of the human experience.
Yeah. And what's it been like coming into the scene as a young femme-presenting human and, taking up this space? Because obviously, for me personally, walking in front of the stage and trying to get videos and stuff, it can be pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I think, Newcastle itself has always been a very supportive community. But there is certain challenges. It is a very male-dominated kind of profession and scene, I think, anywhere you go, and it can be really intimidating sometimes. And I think there's been a lot of times where I've had to just really put myself in kind of situations that push me way out of my comfort zone because there was no one there that looked like me who was doing what I wanted to do. But I think that is, it's important to do that because it's a space that needs to be taken up by everyone, and everyone deserves to be there. And I think Newcastle is usually pretty good for it, but there's definitely room for improvement everywhere. So
yeah. And it seems to be getting better and better, and I think Live City is a fantastic example of that because you have so many new up-and-coming artists. Tell me about the lineup and how you've curated this.
We're so lucky in Newcastle. There's so much talent in every kind of sphere. There's music, visual arts, whatever, but there's a lot of really great live music photographers, and a lot of really great emerging ones that are kind of up and coming. Just kind of, I've wanted to do it for a while, and I don't know, was in a position to do it with the show, NMS Newcastle Music Show Festival, and shout out Newcastle Music Show for letting me put it on. And there's an amazing lineup. We've got Sonda Media, Mason Ellis, Jake Rowland, Nikolai Kanovich, Brendan Frost, who's a Newcastle export, Nate David, who does a lot of the work for Fungus and New Brain Communications.
Yeah, cool.
There's heaps. There's 11 artists altogether. So it's something to really be excited about. And I think there's a really nice range of genre represented as well. We've got like techno, hardcore, you know, psych rock, punk, all kind of represented. So yeah, it'll be good.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see it too. And what were you envisioning when you initially were asked to put this lineup together?
I suppose I kind of just wanted. I mean, I have an interest in curation and curating multiple different visual artists in one space, and I really wanted it to be kind of salon style, all the artists mixed in together, you know, photographers who have been going for 10 years versus some that have been going for not even one, being hung next to each other, and because, you know, there's some amazing stuff in the show. So I guess that was kind of my vision, and then I don't know, putting it in the LAS is really cool to me, because a lot of the photos in the show have been taken at the LAS, and which is funny. And I don't know, I think for everyone, you know, growing up in Newcastle, it's always been such a like flagship of live music.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, but it's a very gritty, very DIY kind of show. Compared to some of the other art shows you might have been to. But, I think that's the point.
I love that. Whereabouts in the LAS is it going to be set up?
When you walk in, the bars in front of you on the right-hand side.
Nice.
On the walls, the tile walls,
That's cool. Yeah. That's really cool. That'll be such a good backdrop for it too.
Yeah. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be if everyone behaves themselves, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And who are some of your favourite local bands to shoot at the moment?
Ooh.
And listen to?
Ooh. I mean, I love like the kind of sonic sounds that the New Brain Communications bands put out.
Yeah.
But then I also, Ella Day is one of my favourite local, Nina Romero, Poltergeist, obviously. I'm trying to think. There's too many to name. I feel like I've got playlists of just local friends that I'm like super fans of. And we're pretty lucky.
Oh, definitely. Would you ever, like, considering how much you love Newcastle and the artists that are coming out and the whole scene, would you ever consider moving away and, you know, shooting elsewhere?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to go and explore similar scenes in different countries. When I was travelling over in the UK, I saw a lot of parallels between different kind of smaller cities that I guess different, strangely of Newcastle in the UK, very similar kind of, I guess because it's like a little port town, and I don't know, but I find that really interesting in how environments influence sound and culture and youth culture, DIY culture specifically. But I'd love to go travelling, even just touring with a band or something like that. But yeah, the possibilities are endless. But definitely love to expand outside of Newcastle.
Yeah, and so I know that you're curating Live City, but will your artwork and photos be in there too?
I have a few of mine.
Yeah? What can we expect?
I've got one that I was in the darkroom the other day actually, Finlay Ross, who's an amazing local artist, one of her.
That gig looked amazing. Like, I saw so many videos and I was like, how was I not there at that gig?
Good. So
missed
good.
out.
So packed as well.
Yeah.
It was heaving.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That's awesome.
I don't know. There's lots. There's going to be a lot of familiar faces up on the walls, which is exciting and cool to see. Pick out your friends and everything like that.
Yeah. And what are your plans for 2025? What do you have coming up?
I have a few things unconfirmed, but I think just more personal kind of exploration into the art world. I want to kind of continue exploring curation and get into more documentary styles of photography, and definitely some travel. Hopefully travel in doing photography or in the art world or something like that.
Yeah. Have you been writing anything lately?
Yeah. Oh, yes. That is another thing that I want to kind of explore next year is possibly another publication, another book. But a lot of stuff that were written last year when I was travelling. But I don't know. We'll see how much time I have.
Yes, that's always it. Hey, stressful. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I can't wait to see the exhibition on the 21st of December.
21st of December, Lasso Gallery. Doors at 4:30. Come and check it out.
Yeah, and it's $20.
$20 online.
Yep.
$25 on the door, I believe.
And it covers NMS Fest as well.
Covers the show as well. So you get live music, an art show. What more could you want?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Killed it.